Welcome to Great Day Live. We are live this morning from Agland in the South Wing, first day of the Kentucky State Fair. Our show is sponsored by Kentucky Proud. We are so excited to show you around. I don't know about you, but the first day of the fair is always so exciting. Every year so exciting for the State Fair. So we're going to be showing off a lot of what ag is doing. You know, ag is kind of the community here in Kentucky, and without ag, you know, we're there with the bourbon, we're there with future farmers, and we're going to be showing off different aspects of what's happening here in Agland. But first up, we want to give you kind of an overview of what you can expect at the State Fair this year. Spokesperson for the Kentucky State Fair, Ian Cox, is here to show us all around. I don't know, I always love the first day of the fair. Don't you get all excited by it?
Yeah. Pre-show jitters right now. In an hour, the jitters will go away.
It's like another day. But it is. It's just always exciting because every year it just kind of steps up, I think, right? And yes. I mean, it's great to be here in Agland because this is Kentucky, and this is why we're here.
Well, we had Agland activated several years ago, and since then it's been a staple to the community, highlighting Kentucky Proud, highlighting our exhibitors from each of Kentucky's 120 counties. I heard we're going to have 1,000 hams on display in Cloverville. That means maybe 1,000 students will be selling us on what's best over there.
It's a big day. I mean, the whole state fair, it's so big for these students that have worked all year long, whether they're showing, whether they're presenting. It's just a great sense of pride for them.
It is, and when you go into this space, it's kind of like you don't see the forest for the trees.
Right.
There's like 25,000 entries that are being highlighted in livestock, animals, and what we call our still exhibits.
Mm-hmm. So when you get into the fair this year, what can you expect and where do you begin?
I highly recommend before visiting, make sure you buy your parking online. Your admission online. You'll get parking for free, and then you can plan your day through a daily schedule. Each day is going to have something different, whether it's the largest watermelon and pumpkin contest, a new beer fest, a Latin music fest, or we have some special activations like the championship drive taking place.
That was what really stood out to me this year, is the adding of these different festivals, right? These little fests sprinkled out throughout the days here. Why was that important for you all to add in?
Well, each of these things is to highlight a different group within the community, and these people have been coming to the fair, but let's celebrate what we do best and celebrate what Kentuckians love. We have some great inclusive options as well, like the Sunshine class, which is going to recognize those that may not have been able to participate in the show ring and compete, and be able to give them that chance.
Right, and I know that where the animals are, that's where it's like, that's always a popular spot for everybody to check out all the animals that are here this year.
That's right, we have some dairy in right now, so it's going to be a great scene.
I think Colleen Peterson, our meteorologist, she said there's like a milking demo coming up later this morning. So it's like things like that I think, you know, if you're bringing kids or it's your first day, your first time ever here, it's just so cool to see stuff like that, because that's not things that you may typically see in your life.
It's highly educational. I think for each of us, we walk away with something new. I walked away just last year learning about hydroponics, and I got into that, and each of us, I think, just get so excited to learn.
Right. We are going to have, our reporter Elle Bottom is checking out all the fair food. She had the great assignment. But one thing that really struck me is that you all really added in a lot of local food vendors. I mean, all those typical fried favorites that you love, you added in a lot of different things this year that kind of really, I'm like, oh, I like the seafood lady. I can't wait to try out, what she has here.
You're right. So for everybody coming in from around Kentucky, they get to see products, commodities, items that are made right in their area. For each of us, I think we have our own special, our own tradition, and I'm excited to try some of the new and exciting things myself.
Me too, definitely. And of course, we have to mention the Championship Horse Show, one of the premier horse shows around the country, celebrating the saddlebred, our native horse, right here in Kentucky.
That's right, 2,000 horses, $1.5 million in prize money and awards, going down in Freedom Hall the 19th through the 26th. It's going to be a great show, and we're celebrating 120 years. That's 1 year older than the fair.
It is. And you have some ways, there's different rates where you can go watch. If you want to watch on certain days, you can get a discounted rate, right?
Yeah, so mornings we have free upper level performances that you can see. So if you're around the fair, especially like changeover day where the livestock are out, going in and seeing the horses participate would be great. And then we have those evening performances. You can buy your tickets online.
You know, if you're going to hang out, you've got plenty of concerts too and live performances happening happening everywhere this year.
That's exactly right. We have that Latin Music Fest, which you highlighted. That's the last day of the fair. And kind of working backwards, we have the Oak Ridge Boys, Fog Hat, Warren Zeters, tonight's Chris Jansen, and our local Kentucky Alex Miller. So,
right.
Good stuff.
And then Midway kind of rides is close up right around this year, I noticed, very close to all the food. It's very walkable.
It is.
I'm not walking forever to get to everything. Thank you.
Oh, well,
Thank you.
I'll take that compliment and pass it on
really
to the team
is
there.
great.
That Astro wheel, that dueling Astro wheel is becoming a staple and a fan favorite. It's like a left Twix, right Twix.
Yeah.
So we have to figure out which side the family splits on.
Exactly, exactly. Do you have, like, what are your favorites here at the fair year after year, especially this year?
I think we all have our traditions. So I have to stick with some of the classics, like going and smelling the tobacco.
Yes.
And then I would be punished for saying this on air, but I love the moldy cakes. I have to go look
The
at
moldy cakes.
So I have to go look at those.
They're not moldy yet.
Yeah, they are absolutely
Like
not.
we're right by, right as you walk into the
Yes.
South Wing here, you'll see the FFA exhibit, and so they have like these fresh flowers and hay bales like over here. And I was like looking in, and I'm like, oh, the flowers are so pretty right now, but they won't be, sadly, you know. And then the moldy cakes are in which direction?
So it's headed that way, and give it about 6-7 days.
Yes.
Our blue ribbon winners there are decadent and delightful, and a child had dreamed to eat each of those 150 cakes, but for the adults that were here,
Not
that
so
was
great.
a nightmare. Yeah.
That was a nightmare. All right, so we're all looking for deals. Where do we go to get the best deals before we head out this
I would
way?
visit online, kystatefair.org. You buy your parking and admission included. It's $10.
That's a great deal this year.
great
All
deal.
right, well, happy fair to you.
Happy fair.
Hope you get through these next couple days with the same level of energy, Ian.
I'll have it because of you, Claudia. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.